The Heavy Civil Association of Newfoundland and Labrador is an organization that represents members' interests in meetings and discussions with government departments, agencies, municipal councils, engineering consultants, and the general public. They are your voice in the road construction, water and sewer, and heavy construction industries. With their partnerships, they connect people, goods, and services through reliable, innovative infrastructure to boost prosperity and well-being in Newfoundland and Labrador.
It's a great place to work, right? You're surrounded by dedicated people who love what they do, and we're serving the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. You gotta love it. We're bringing brands to the province that we're proud of, we'd use personally, so it really makes us really happy to be able to share that throughout the province. I think what's unique is our connection to the province, to the people we serve, and where we live. At the end of the day, all the equipment we sell is meant to keep the province moving.
Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and I want to tell you it's a great pleasure to be here at the Heavy Civil Association of Newfoundland and Labrador Annual General Meeting and Conference. Thank you to our good friends at Harvey & Company for bringing this conversation alive. They know that all the voices matter and everybody should be heard. And on that note, Tony, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
My name is Tony Gosse. I'm on the board of the Heavy Civil Association. I'm a water and sewer director, and I'm a water and sewer contractor mostly. I work with Platinum Construction. It's my company, and I try to run it every day as best I can.
Tell me a little bit about Platinum Construction, Tony. What kind of work are you guys involved in?
We do water and sewer. We do land development. We'll put in water and sewer and land development, and we'll do the concrete works as well. We'll do multi-plate culverts, we'll do some site work, we'll try just about anything.
And how long have you had the company?
The company was incorporated in 1994.
94.
And it was in and out for a few years, but really took off in around 2000.
Okay. How many people on the team?
At our peak, at peak season, we're between 30 and 40.
That's a lot of people. 30, 40 people out there doing the work.
Yeah.
And based primarily out of where?
At a Conception Bay South. We've worked everywhere from St. John's to Labrador, but primarily we try to stay with our 1 hour radius from CBS. Yep.
And now Heavy Civil, this whole sector, this whole life's in your blood, right?
My father has got his own company as well. I worked with him for a long time, I guess 25 years. And he incorporated his company in 1968. And I started working with him summer times when I was probably 13 or 14 years old. So.
And he still goes to work every day?
He's 85 years old and he still goes to work every day.
What is it about this industry makes one of fellas go to work every day?
I can't tell you. I've had friends say you get the smell of the diesel or it gets in your veins. And I don't know. And the other thing, the big thing is the challenge. And all someone got to do is say, Jesus, you can't do that. Well, then you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, you've had a leadership role with the association for many years, being in it for a while. Talk to me about the importance of the association.
The association, I think, is very critical to our industry. We represent, we're mostly made up of water and sewer contractors and paving contractors, road contractors, bridge contractors. Well, we're made up of all aspects of construction. And one of our big things is we meet with governments on a continuous basis. And when our members have issues with a spec or something that government is trying to change or something that we would like to change ourselves, then we'll go and meet with government people and try to get this straightened out for our members, which it takes a lot of time, and it's we have a very good relationship with our provincial government.
That's great.
And it's we respect them and they respect us.
And you can tell that. I mean, when the Premier was speaking in the room the other day, the Minister was in the room the other day, there was a healthy conversation happening there.
Oh, yes, very, very.
Yeah, and that's got to work, right? Because the end result is the people of Newfoundland and Labrador get great services.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You know, I would argue your industry might be a little bit misunderstood, right? We drive down the road and we expect that road to be good. We turn on our tap in the morning, we expect that water to run, right?
Just take it for granted.
Take it for granted. What would you tell people about this sector and the people that work in it?
Well, for example, we just finished a project, partnered with 2 more construction companies, and we replaced almost a kilometre of water line in the town of CBS, the main line feeding CBS, a 600 millimetre line. And we done that in, started in October and November of, this past fall, October, November, and the first week or so of December. And I got to tell you, it was the worst weather for rain I think I've ever seen. And our crew went to work every day, put on their rain gear, put on their boots, and they went to work in that weather every day. And just right after Christmas, we did our pressure test on the line, and everything passed. So so what people don't see that, right? They don't see what a lot of these employees do. It's a tremendous group of people that do all of this infrastructure work and road work, and yeah, it is.
Listen, I really appreciate your perspective on this industry, and I appreciate everything that you do for it, and great to hear about your dad still going to work every day. And I love the way you sort of so eloquently lay out what it is that these folks do day in, day out. We certainly appreciate you being in the conversation.
Never do it without them.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
It's a great place to work, right? You're surrounded by dedicated people who love what they do, and we're serving the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. You gotta love it. We're bringing brands to the province that we're proud of, we'd use personally, so it really makes us really happy to be able to share that throughout the province. I think what's unique is our connection to the province, to the people we serve, and where we live. At the end of the day, all the equipment we sell is meant to keep the province moving.
The Heavy Civil Association of Newfoundland and Labrador is an organization that represents members' interests in meetings and discussions with government departments, agencies, municipal councils, engineering consultants, and the general public. They are your voice in the road construction, water and sewer, and heavy construction industries. With their partnerships, they connect people, goods, and services through reliable, innovative infrastructure to boost prosperity and well-being in Newfoundland and Labrador.